They're looking at me. Another little one right there. See that? She's running right across there. They're all looking at me. Here they go. Okay, back to business.
Hey guys, it's Tony with Backwoods Biker Magazine and Wood Tramp Outdoors. I'm here with another BattlBox review from April, mission number 98. Hang tight, I'm bringing that to you. Guys, welcome back. This is a great box, and we're going to do this a little bit different. Instead of me talking about all the different levels, we're going to put it right up here for you so you can read it as I do this. But really, you're going to see that this is one of the finest boxes so far this year with some of the gear that's here. It's practical, and that's what's good. So here in the basic box, the first item is called the BattlBox Custom Wallet. And if you've been around BattlBox for a little while, this is not the first time that you've ever seen this, but this is a really neat, thin profile type of wallet made out of leather. Smells very good, by the way. Magnetic clip to hold it into your pocket. But why I like these type of wallets is when I'm out in the bush, I don't like to take a fat wallet with everything. I like to take the essentials. A little bit of money, an ID, maybe a hunting license, or whatever I might need for the moment. But it is very, very thin. You can see that. I'm out here with my regular EDC wallet, which is, you know, just a regular dual fold wallet, you know, but it's got credit cards, licenses, and all kinds of other stuff in here. You can see how big it is compared to this little guy here. The perfect wallet for taking out in the bush. And this was, I think, suggested by, it looks like Patrick Kelly. So whoever suggested it, it's a great ad if you're looking for a nice wallet. Second thing in here is something that we really haven't gotten out because we're trying to figure out if this is going to be a permanent part of our base camp, or if we're going to try to figure out a way to make it a little bit more mobile than what it is. But this is called the Rebel Gear Trailhound Camping Light. And what it is a very stout, thin lighting system made out of LEDs with a copper wire, and it can be powered by a power bank with a USB. And you talk about bright, these are very, very bright. As I said, if I am going to hang this up in our base camp, then it's not going to be a big issue for me. But we've talked about putting it in a pouch, figuring out a way to easily open it up and put it back together. Our only concern with this is not the performance in that regard, but how many times can you wrap it up and open it up, wrap it up and open it up, wrap it up, open it up before it fails? Maybe 100 times, I don't know. But we haven't done that yet. But we've looked at everybody else's, and we thought, man, this is going to be a great ad, and we've just been on the fence with what we're going to do with it. But this is a very, very high quality LED light. And it comes with 100 lights. And how long is this thing? I know it says that because I read this a couple days ago. Only weighs 1.6 ounces. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is 30 feet. That's pretty long. So it's a great ad. I appreciate that, BattlBox. Thank you very much. And we'll update you with another video on how we do this so you can see it. But I mean, when you're looking for a lightweight option, I mean, there are so many different illumination options these days. We just started doing a video, putting the script together as to how we're going to do this. But the lighting options that are available to bushcrafters and hunters and people that just go out and spend the night in the woods is phenomenal. The days of the heavy lanterns with the kerosene or the white gas, those are on your vintage shelf now, because there is some really, really cool stuff out there, including this from Rebel Gear, the Trailhound. All right, so let's go to the third item in the BattlBox, mission number 98. And Kern 1776 did a video, I think it was with his cousin, that had saltwater tanks in his house. But this is the OTS Osmotic Water Filter 2-pack. There's 2 packs in here, and what it does is it filters water brackish water or even salt water. And yes, it actually works. Watch Curran's video on it. I mean, it's really impressive how that happens. You know, you get into a survival situation and you are near the ocean, you're stranded, you're on a boat, your boat goes down, you have no drinking water. That's where one of these is going to come in handy. If you happen to live in coastal waters, or even in a brackish water area where you're hit by a hurricane, your power goes down, your grid might go down, your water system is no longer good for you, it's compromised. I mean, there's only 2 filters in here, but it will turn your salinated water into pure drinking water. And I'm thinking that what this does here, it takes about 6 hours in fresh water. Warmer water means faster fill time. Each pouch makes about 2.7 fluid ounces or 80 milliliters in fresh water. Do not open till ready to use. Right, okay. 200 calories, so it's got some values to it. It's got a little bit of sugar in it. It's got some sodium in it. It's got some carbs in it for you there. But it's really easy to use. You submerge the dry pouch in a water source, remove when ready, and poke with a straw and drink when it's ready to go. So, I mean, anytime you can, and this is orange flavor, by the way. Anytime that you can put a life-saving source to change your salinated water into drinking water is a pretty good thing to have in your kit. But I mean, realistically speaking, where I'm at in the Midwest, in the eastern woodlands, we don't have salinated water here. But if I'm going to coastal waters, I might be going out of country somewhere, this might be something that I want to take along. So that's your BattlBox basic box. Great ad there. All right, then our next is the advanced box, and this one stoked me, because you know how I feel about axes, you know how I feel about maintaining all your tools. This comes from Wooks. We're not strangers to Wooks because BattlBox makes sure that we have had a great introduction to Wooks. Yeah, stab that thing right there. This is a puck style stone, whetstone, for dressing your axe. It's got a very fine side, it's got a coarser side. You soak this in water and you use this to sharpen, well, you can do knives also, but it's a great tool for sharpening axes, and it's small enough that you can take it out in the field. You've seen me use these before lots of times, but this makes it kind of special. If you're looking at, oh, look at this, I'm not going to sharpen my beard, but that feels kind of good, yeah. Okay, and anyway, great for cleaning off debris, like tree debris off your blade right there. And you can do, let me see here, look at this. All right, put that there for a minute. Okay. This is the gray side, is the coarse side. The white side is your fine side. Now this one, mine has some cracks in it here. Not that that's going to hurt me at all. But if I want to sharpen this knife, absolutely, you can do knives as well as you can axes. But get on our website or take a look at our videos on how to use a sharpening puck. That's what this is called. Kind of sharp when I started out, but you get the idea. It doesn't have to be axes alone, but can also be used on any type of blade. This is a great ad. And you get the little brush that comes with it. That makes it even cooler. So that is your advanced box. Now, the Pro box to me is probably the star of the show here. And I know the star of the show is usually the knife of the month, which is the Pro Plus, but this is the Pro Box. And another company that we're all very familiar with is Deadfish, right? And you recognize the logo because of the wording here, and also this fish with the X for the dead eye. So it's called Deadfish. Great company, and I've not been disappointed one bit with any product that I've received from them through BattlBox. As a matter of fact, if I am thinking right, we have 1, 2, 3 Deadfish blades that came in the kit. So this is the Deadfish Kiritsuki Duo. You get this great knife and this cutting board that all stores together. What a great knife. And as I told you before, when you're messing around with anything from Deadfish, you better be careful. Look at that. That's a dead spot in my arm right there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Comes with magnets in it to help hold the blade in place, helps to hold the kit together. It doesn't want to fall out. This is a great kit, and this will be at my base camp for my camp kitchen. Simple as that. A knife that you can slice, you can dice, you can process anything you want with this, and you've got a nice cutting board to go along with it. All right, then that takes us on to the Pro Plus box. And this month's Pro Plus box has what is called the Razorback folder. Now, I showed this to my son, and he was a little bit excited to show me. He already had something like this, not quite this knife, but the Razorback comes in a nylon ballistic sheath, and it's more of a working man's knife, like a razor knife with exchangeable blades. You can change these blades out. It's a lockback knife, frame lock, and you, again, I'm not going to keep shaving the hair off my arm here, but when you look at this knife, look how it's built. It's very, very stout. It's rugged. You know, we always try to move it in and out, you know, but the blades are easy to take out. I guess I really don't want to do it out here where I'm at, but they come out, they're replaceable, and I think that you do get more than, yeah, you get a pack of blades with it also. But if you work in a factory, in a warehouse, retail store, it doesn't matter. Or if you just want to have a nice EDC razor knife that can double for just about anything. Now, I wouldn't recommend beating this into, you know, a piece of timber that you're wanting to process down for firewood or something like that. In an emergency, yes, you could do that, but I don't recommend it. The blade is not really a heavy duty blade. It's not made for that type of stuff. But again, you know, in an emergency situation, you never know. So that's your BattlBox for the month of April. Some great stuff in there. The light was great. The Deadfish knife was great. This knife here is pretty darn dope also, you know. And for those of you that have been looking for a knife, writing and asking us, could we suggest a knife to you? Here it is, the Razorback, suggesting a knife for something utilitarian that can be used in an everyday situation in a factory or wherever you might be. So appreciate you asking, appreciate all the questions. Keep an eye out for the next issue, and keep an eye out for some announcements we are getting ready here in the next week or so to make. One of the announcements has to do with BattlBox. So hang tight. Until next time, you guys ride free, you live free, and as always, you be safe out there. And thanks for all your support.